Well, with me here today is Brad Delgarno. Now, countless Long Islanders embraced him because he thought he was Italian-American, but I know it's Scottish. So, but Brad, what brings you, right? I remember that from all those years ago. What brings you here to Long Island today?
Well, I'm very honored to be invited down to the Aidan McMahon Foundation event. This is, I think, the third time I've come down for this. It's the greatest golf event I've ever attended, and so it's a highlight of my year. Joe McMahon and the team that puts this together are probably the most passionate people I've ever seen put together an event. So I'm really excited tomorrow to see 3 full courses playing. It's going to be a great day.
Right. I love the collection of characters. Some of the guys we hardly ever see, and some new faces, and it's always great to see you.
Yeah, well, this is the only, one of the greatest things for me is to see all the old Islanders that come out, because there's no other opportunity out there for us. We're all scattered to the wind, so for us to get together and kind of catch up on old stories and some of the new ones where everybody's at, it's fantastic. So it's just all around a wonderful weekend.
Thanks for coming.
All right.
Now, some fans may not recognize this fellow. He is the star of the Williams Lake Challenge. What brings you here today?
You know, anything that Joey McMahon does is always top notch, and you know, for his charity, just being involved with him and all the good that he gives to everybody else, you can't help but give back to him and help out, and as well as to get back and to see all the guys you played with and played against over the years, and just reminisce. It's what it's all about, and you know, for the most part, for Joey.
Now, Marcia, what is your connection with Joe?
Just over the years, playing against the Islanders and being with him, and just being in events and doing stuff with him. You know, being with Pat LaFontaine and his wonderful charity stuff, and enjoying being a part of that. We just became great friends, and I always try and be there for him, because I know he'd be there for all of us.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Here now, Stanley Cup champion Benoit Ho. Hello, Benny. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
And you're here today for, I guess, Joey, and a little bit of golf?
Well, a little bit of golf today and the big event tomorrow. So we just got here together for a little dinner together. A little reunion with the boys. But yeah, we're here for Joey this weekend, definitely.
Now, some of the guys are pointing out that you have a designer T-shirt on.
Of course, you know, like it was a little sunny when I left. So these guys are kind of stuck in the 80s with their old shirts. So I'm trying to fit in with the summer look a little bit.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
All right. Here now is Brian Mullen, and I have 2 questions that I'd always wanted to ask Brian. Is it true you're from Hell's Kitchen?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
From Hell's Kitchen.
And number 2, did you start out with roller skates?
Yeah, I actually did start out the old roller skates. I guess the kids call them quads now.
Right, 2 and 2.
2 and 2, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All the kids playing the rollerblades now.
All right. What brings you here to this beautiful town?
Well, obviously, Joey McMahon's golf outing. It's probably one of the premier golf outings around this area right now. I wouldn't miss it for the world. The McMahon family takes us all, invites us all back here, and treats us like family. You know, one good thing about coming to Joe's tournament is the day before he lets us all play golf together and reminisce, and takes us out to dinner like this, and it's just a great time for the guys to reunite.
And delicious food, too.
Well, the food was great. Too good.
Yeah. 21 Main here in beautiful. Where are we? Sayville? Sayville. Well, thanks, Brian, for coming.
Thank you.
All right. Well, now this guy, if I'm going to introduce him, I probably have to use 2 different names, because he's known probably more by one, but I know you by the other one. Which one do you want?
Either is fine. You can call me Paul Dr. Hook D'Amato if you want to.
There we go. I'm sure fans watching right now already know who you are. This is Paul D'Amato, sometimes known as Dr. Hook. And welcome, Paul.
Thanks.
Or
Thanks.
Doctor.
Nice to be here.
And
Nice to be here.
you're here for Joey, obviously.
Yes, I am. Yeah, Joey asked me a few years ago to come out and play some golf with all the guys and raise some money for his foundation, and I was more than happy to do that.
Now, probably a lot of people watching this just think of you as a hockey player, which you can do that too. But you've also a legit actor, and with De Niro, from what I understand.
From Deer Hunter, Cher from Suspect, and Brian Brown and Brian Dennehy from FX, and a bunch of Law and Orders, you know.
And probably your most famous episode is probably your first line with Mr. Newman.
Yes.
And since this is a family show, we won't discuss that, but any fan of the movie knows what he has to say, and that was, I believe, your first day on the set.
Yes, it was. I looked in my idol's eyes, who I had seen do Butch Cassidy, and I had seen him do The Sting, and I had watched him in Cool Hand Luke, and he had always had these wonderfully, terrific lines, and I looked straight in his eyes and said, Dunlop, bada bing, bada bing. And the bada bing can be filled in by any hockey player you know.
So. Guys have got this script memorized.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming,
My
and always great to see you.
Yeah, we'll see you out in the course.
All right.
Okay, cool.
Some hockey fans will recognize this face. This is Gord Dineen, for those of you who don't know who it is. A rare bird, better known as a stay-at-home defenseman, and an excellent one. And was on the ice, I believe, in the quadruple overtime. Is that correct?
I was. Actually, I was trying to score the goal myself, and the rebound went out to Patty and got in the right guy's hands there, and he scored the overtime goal.
He was in your position.
Well, he was covering for me. He was coming off the bench. I had gone in deep on the play, and Patty ended up finishing off, which, believe me, I was more than happy to see it go on his stick and have that finish.
Well, what brings you here today?
Well, obviously, Joey McMahon is a dear friend, and anytime we can come and contribute to anything that Joey, as far as charities or anything he can put forth, we want to contribute to that. And so I just wanted to be here to support Joe.
It's great to see the collection of guys. Some of the other golf outings have some of the classic stars and all the other guys, but he brings out quite a cross-section, and it's good to see you.
Absolutely. He's got guys from New Jersey. He's got alumni from way back in the first years of the Islanders. Eddie Westfall, Billy Harris will be here. There's some guys that probably their names haven't been heard around the island in a while as far as hockey circles, and so I think hockey fans will be happy to see a lot of these faces and enjoy their company.
Going to be quite a thrill for quite a few foursomes tomorrow. Thank you, Gordo.
Okay.
Good to see you. Hockey fans and certainly Islander fans will recognize this adorable face. Randy Wood from Yale University, and David Copperfield. Yes, he'll be here. And a major player in any number of Islander events, but going to be a major player tomorrow, from what I understand, on the grass, on regular shoes.
I'm looking forward to it. This is my first year here with Joe and helping him out and seeing some of the guys. It's really nice to be back and in support of Joe and what he's doing.
I just mentioned before, the interesting thing about this outing is the cross-section of humans that come out, and from all different eras. We have Eddie from when dinosaurs roamed the ice, and then you from the great middle years, and some of the young pups too. So it's always great to see you.
It's fun being back. It's fun being a part of seeing the generations. I mean, I remember watching Eddie Westfall play, and then after I retired, watching some of the young guys play. So it's been a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to interact with.
Didn't you get an award from Eddie Westfall?
As a youth hockey player, when Eddie was playing for the Boston Bruins, we had him come to our hockey banquet. He gave out the awards for that, and he gave me one of the awards. So.
And how old were you at that time?
I think I was like 6 or 7 years old.
Right. And Eddie was already retired at that point.
Right.
Well, thanks for showing up, Randy. Randy Wood, ladies and gentlemen.